What's up, Aries? Let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries placements. All right, you guys start off with the Two of Wands. You got the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. The Hermit, you could be dealing with a Virgo. And then you got the Sun here, heavy Leo. All right. At the bottom, you have the High Priestess. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You also have the Seven of Pentacles here. And then you have the Page of Cups. Intuitively, I feel like you guys are trying to navigate like a new passion here. I feel like you're kind of looking at your past successes, right? What's brought you financial stability? What's brought you the freedom? What's brought you closer to your goals? And I feel like intuitively, some of you guys, it could be about your intuition, right? Where it's like, maybe you'd make really good tarot readers and you'd make really good money doing that, you know? But again, this has to be like an act of passion. So I feel like there's something here that you guys may want to start, or maybe you've been working at it, and so now you could be finally seeing the fruits of your labor. This is like you started like a small business on the side like a couple years ago, and now it's starting to flourish, okay? But again, it's like your intuition kept telling you to stick it out, and you're like, okay, one more year. I'll give it one more year. And it's like now it could be paying off. So I do feel like you guys are going to start to see the fruits of your labor culminate here in the near future, possibly by the end of the year, honestly. Because it just feels like whatever it is you guys are working on, it's like you have a passion for it. Like you did it with the right intention. So for those of you that have been putting like really good intention into the things that you're doing and who you're doing it for or why you're doing it, it feels like it's coming back to reward you. I'm hearing Saturn's return. All right, with the Two of Wands here, you guys are ready to move on to something, but you're still kind of holding on to whatever needs to be held on to, or at least so you believe. I feel like you're playing it safe in the next 48 hours. Okay, you're not really ready to take that huge leap of faith. You're still working out the bugs. You're trying to figure out if this is even for you. So I feel like right now, for those of you that are like looking to move, you're looking to change jobs, you're looking to change something up about your personal appearance, you're taking a moment to really get more information on that, okay? As you see, she's reading the recently deceased, right? So again, this is like you just making sure. So you guys could be going over notes. You guys could be rehearsing something. Some of you guys are actors or actresses, so you're learning your lines, but you're not really ready to like get on stage and do this, but you will be. So it feels like in the next 48, you're just really focusing on the things that need to be prioritized, but at the same time, you're not really ready to take those leaps of faith, okay? So you could be stalling a little bit in the next 48. King of Wands, you guys are looking really good right now. I feel like somebody is highly attracted to you, whether that's because you're really smart, whether that's because you know how to make good money. That it's not necessarily for your money. It just feels like the fact that you're a go-getter or you're a hustler, like that's a turn on to a lot of people, right? So I feel like you guys are definitely in your energy here with that King of Wands. You're being, you're being clever, you're being funny, like you guys just have great personalities, and so that's really catching the attention of somebody around you or several people around you. So you could find that in the next 48, like if you're out with friends or out with family, it's like you're meeting new people at the bar, but this is like nothing new to you guys, right? You're like, I'm used to meeting people all the time. I'm used to laughing and joking with people buying me drinks or whatever, right? So I feel like it's business as usual for you guys. But I do feel like you guys are definitely sitting on your throne right now. I feel like a lot of you guys have been putting in the work to make something happen here. And again, I mean, this could have a lot to do with this Two of Wands. There's this moment that does come into play for you guys where you realize like who you are and what you're capable of. And so maybe that's what gets you to like go out there and really like go for what you want, making that really big life decision, okay? The Hermit here, you could be dealing with a Virgo. I feel like you guys could be spending some time alone here in the next 48, or it would just benefit you to spend more time alone, okay? Again, it's like he's facing that Two of Wands. You know what I mean? So it's like there is something in the back of your mind. Doesn't matter if you're going out. Doesn't matter if you're around people. It's the fact that you know that something needs to be done. There's something here that your soul is craving. It's like watching YouTube videos and seeing people, driving nice cars and living in nice houses. And you're just like, damn, like I know I have that in me. But it's like you're not doing anything about it, okay? So there's a level of fantasy here in the next 48 that could inspire you to kind of move in the right direction here. Okay, so don't cut yourself short. If you have the resources to make something happen financially, if you have the resources, maybe you know people or something like that, like I feel like you need to just kind of get out of that energy of doubting yourself and just moving forward on whatever this is. Okay, but I feel like by you being alone, you're gonna find more answers than questions here. I feel like you're answering the majority of your questions. A lot of you guys are trying to remain stoic and really just trying to be as realistic as possible. Okay, and then lastly, you have the Sun. It feels like after a period of you guys, maybe you have been like keeping away from the public. Maybe you haven't been hanging out with friends and you've just been in your own energy, like being a boss, you know? I feel like the moment you step out, it's like it's night and day is what I'm getting. So I feel like you're going to be meeting people that are really just going to be putting a smile on your face, or you're going to be bringing that radiance to people here, okay? I feel like there's been a lot of reflection, and there will be a lot more reflection in the next 24 hours instead of 48. So there's like a day here, something happens where you're just like, I know I'm capable. So I feel like you guys are about to be your own cheerleader. You're about to like step out into the world and show people what you've been working on. And it's going to work out in your favor, all right? So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it helps and resonates, Aries. I'll catch you on the next one.